Hey, good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hoodco Roofing, hoodcoroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hoodco Roofing, hoodcoroofing.com. All right, LSU. They pound Vanderbilt to win game one. Solid outing by Mikhail Hilliard. Eric Raiselman brought it home. We'll talk about the decision to burn Raiselman last night. Bats showed up in a big way, which was great to see. So fantastic way to start the series for the Tigers. 5 homers in the game. That's the most in an SEC game by LSU in the BB Core era since they deadened the bats back in 2011. Crazy. Great to see. So Tigers win. They moved to 15-13 in SEC play. Told you yesterday, if you were here, have it on really good accord that if LSU won 2 at Vanderbilt this weekend, they would be a lock to be a regional host. So yesterday was one step closer to that. So find a way to win one of these next 2 or sweep, but find a way to win one of these next 2, and you're going to lock up a a regional host site. All right, we'll say some good mornings here. So let's see. I'm going to quick check of the RPI. LSU, their RPI is up to 30. So 4 spots after last night's game. Expect that to keep climbing. So, all right. A couple other thoughts on the game. Boy, I really thought top of the first, bases loaded, nobody out, and LSU gets nothing out of it. They get a runner pegged at the plate. You pop out to left, double play, runner pegged at the plate, and then Doty grounds out. I was really worried that that might be a deflating emotional moment. Hilliard got in some trouble in the bottom of the first, but got out of it, and that was huge. It was an exhale moment. Then LSU came back and put up a 6 spot in the top of the second. They chased Devin Futrell. Also great to see them pound a lefty. 5 homers last night. Thompson got the second, started off with a solo homer. Dylan Cruz with a 3-run shot. K. Doty hit 2 last night. Joe Bear homered. Just awesome to see. Cruz was on base all 6 plate appearances. He was 4 for 4 and he walked twice. K. Doty, who had really scuffled with Jacob Berry out of the lineup. K. Doty goes 2 for 5. He had 3 RBIs. Had the 2 homers like we talked about. Awesome to see. Jacob Berry went 2 for 4, also walked in the ball game. His strikeout was, I think, and again, I wasn't there to ask Jay after the game. I think they had a hit and run on because that was the play where Cruz stole, and Berry's swing was just half-hearted through the baseball on a bad pitch. So he kind of gave himself up there, but. Yeah, just great, all the way around. Needed to win. Played really well in the field. Cranford made a few nice plays at third. Thompson made a couple of nice plays as well at short. Joe Barron Wright was solid. He didn't have to do anything spectacular out there. So, the Barry DHing, and by the way, one of the questions was, would Barry DH all weekend, even when they faced a righty? Well, Futrell, the lefty, was pulled after an inning in the third, and Barry stayed in the game. So he's going to hit from the right side all weekend against lefties or righties. So expect to see Joe Bear in right field, I would guess, unless if you want to put Stevenson out there. But I mean, Joe Bear last night certainly looked like he's busted out of his slump as well. So Joe Bear had a heck of a night at the plate, 2 for 4. He homered as well. So, all right. Let's say some good mornings. Bubba Tatum, Kirk Taylor, David Coslin, Jeremy Ham, what's good? Father John, David Mathern, good morning. Jimbo and Saban are so full of poop that they believe it. So much of that is semantics. The A&M crowd is so defensive because they feel like they're being accused of cheating. And in a sense, they are, because pay for play is not, NIL is not intended to be used for recruiting inducements. And it was at A&M and other places. They just did it the most successfully. And I don't believe that they broke, or I don't think A&M, the coaches, whatever, violated any rules, but they just had a collective that was organized and rich and motivated, and they signed the greatest class ever. And Nick Saban called him out on it, and Jimbo got defensive again. He called Lane Kiffin clown show, or clown shows, as I refer to some coaches. And then Jimbo went, just DEFCON 1 yesterday. I mean, basically calling Nick Saban a cheater, said look into his past and how he does things. It was incredible theater. But the truth is, y'all, every coach that's won at a high level has cheated, according to NCAA rules. But every coach has to make that decision eventually in their career. Are they ethically okay with breaking NCAA rules? And all of them that win at a high level say yes, because it's the only way to compete at a high level. Guys, I break the law every single day. I break the law every single day. I speed every day. There's a posted speed limit. I break it every single day of my life. But I can lay my head on my pillow at night because I don't have a moral dilemma about breaking the speed limit. It's the same with these coaches. There's no moral dilemma with it because they understand it's just the price of doing business at this level. So that's where Nick and Jimbo are. And so Nick calling out Jimbo felt like, what happened, no honor amongst thieves sort of thing. And so then Jimbo pointed right back. And here we go. Earl, good morning. Who pitches today? Tennessee won 27-2. I saw that. I would like to see Jacob Hasty start today. Yesterday you had both Hasty and Raiselman up in the bullpen. I cannot believe that he burned Raiselman. The only thing that I can think, and Raiselman threw 56 pitches yesterday, so he's done for the weekend. The only thing that I can think is they were committed to not bringing Raiselman back again this weekend because they want him to be able to do what he did last night on Tuesday, if they need him. Tuesday at the SEC tournament, single elimination. So Jay's thinking, got to have all hands on deck on Tuesday. So if you burn Raiselman on Thursday, he'll be good to go again by Tuesday. Boy, running him out there with a 9-run lead in the 7th was just, I was surprised. God, I was surprised. But, I'm not the coach. So, Raiselman's done for the weekend, but you got the rest of your bullpen. So, let's see. Jason Horn, Ryan Dixon, what's good? Ryan Amanda Guidry, LSU Terrell Wow, good morning. Lenny Moss, good morning. Met T-Bob's wife last night. Nice lady, yeah, they're great. Brian Wynn, what's up? Kurt, $1,000 question, who pitches today? Yeah, I would throw Jacob Hasty. I'm curious if he decides to throw Ty Floyd. Floyd's had a couple of good outings back-to-back. He extended last weekend. And I think that might be the direction he goes. I would like to see Hasty start. I think that's the style of pitcher that's given Vanderbilt trouble this year, just like you saw yesterday with Hilliard. So I would like to see Hasty start today and get as deep into the game as you can. And then game 3, I would like to see the Dutton-Taylor combo. That worked well for you when you would go, Sam Dutton followed by Grant Taylor. I know that they're stylistically similar pitchers, but that has worked for you to get through a game 3. So roll with Hasty. You've got Blake Money back there, Devin Fontenot. Of course, you've got Riley Cooper and Paul Gervais. But I would like to see them start Jacob Hasty today. Let's see. Stephen Fry, are we sure we want to host a regional? Team plays extremely well on the road. Joking, but kind of not. I mean, you had that conversation with Leah Van yesterday on AFR, and it's not a bad thought. I mean, I do understand, like, asking the question, but yes, I would rather have the regional go through the box. Absolutely. Tim Gautreau was yesterday the most fun single day of college football offseason ever. Love the opening on AFR, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, if you missed the opening to AFR, I would highly recommend you go check out the 104.5 ESPN. Well, you know what? Here, I'll just do it. Hang on. All right. If you missed it, I'll go ahead and post the link in the comments here. So this was AFR from yesterday. Just go to the very beginning of the show. It was the first segment of the show if you missed it. It was a lot of fun. Trivia Carter, what's up? Joey Vincent, Jesse Brown. Morning from DeGray Lake State Park, Arkansas. Okay. Pat Huseman, Troy Hebert, Larry Gardner, what's up? Troy Hebert, headed to Baton Rouge to give my daughter away in marriage. Well, congratulations, Troy. I'm sure that's a little bit bittersweet, like the movie Father of the Bride, but also got to be a great day for the family, so congrats to everyone involved. Armstrong Grappling, Hilliard believed in his fastball. It was the key to his success. Great stuff. Also, Joe Bear has the prettiest swing I've seen all year. Yeah, Hilliard, look, man, when he throws his fastball for a strike, it sets up the off-speed stuff, no doubt. When he gets too reliant on the breaking ball, as I think at times when he's in trouble. But I thought on the TV broadcast last night they did a really good job describing how he has a four-pitch mix and will use them all. Jason Mobile, Matt, what happened yesterday with morning Scone ending abruptly? You were like mid-sentence for something, the feed went dead. Yeah, so we were driving. I was driving Drew to the doctor, and we did 2 different tries of it. The first try I deleted and then started the second one up, and it just was, happens, ill-fated. Sorry about that. Wendell Norman, good morning, Matt. Great response by the Tigers. Hilliard continues to do his part for the dub, yes. Eric Wilderrider yesterday brought our SEC run differential to plus 37 on the road, minus 11 at home. Or we certainly won a home regional. Yes, we won a home regional. Nicholas Cantrell, Jason, the opening for AFR yesterday was another epic rant. Thought you were going to pop a blood vessel for a second. It was fun, could have been better, but yeah. That's how you neutralize a good running team in Vandy. Well, by not letting him get on base, I agree. Spurge, what's good? Shane O'Mac, vacay starts this week. Okay. Juan, what's up, man? You thought one of your producers was from Ecuador. You got confused. I'm the one from Ecuador. I just knew it was from one of the Central American countries. Mario is from Guatemala, I believe is it? Guatemala. Gulf South, what's going on, man? I have not listened to Burrow on the Nelk Boys podcast. I have not, no. Send me a link. Shane Danos, Dave Vendura, what's good? Blind Eye Sports, great game. Hope it continues. First time commenter. Thank you. Appreciate that, Blind Eye Sports. Thanks for watching, man. Hunter Fournette, Matt Lusto. Let's see, Cranford made some great plays last night. Mentioned that as we started, no doubt. Made some good plays at third. The one that they ultimately reviewed was definitely a web gem. That's why he's in there, man. Go play a solid third base. And also he was 1 for 5 in the game. The hit he got was in that second inning, and there was first and second with nobody out, so he had squared to bunt initially, and then the way that they had kind of played him in and shifted left a big hole on the left side. So we ended up just tapping one to the left side, and it just trickled through. I mean, that was his hit. So that's kind of one of the things that kept the merry-go-round going in that second inning. Look, I had no problem with Cranford being in there if he plays elite defense and can give me productive at-bats. Jonathan Martin, Deborah Cowart, Mark Vitanovich, yes, Smashing Pumpkins tonight. Golly, I wish I was going to that. And I think Eagle 98.1's promoting it too, but it's going to be too hard to get down to New Orleans. Like I would absolutely love to get off of AFR and shoot down to New Orleans to go to that show. God, I would love to go see that. Henry Gordon Bennett, good morning. NIL issues seem like simple fix. Everyone wanted college athletes to make money off their name. We'll let them do that. Make it to where universities and boosters can't offer incentives. They have to go out on their own to make money off their name. That doesn't make any sense, Henry. Like that's like in Baton Rouge, every business owner is an LSU fan. Like that's what it is. I mean, Gordon McKernan's an LSU fan. He also spends a buttload of money advertising. Like in any college town, you're going to have a connection with business owners in the university. It's just, like, in theory, what you're saying sounds nice. It's just it's flawed logic. It's not realistic. Kurt, do Saban and Jimbo fight post game on ESPN Plus? Jimbo still goes 8-4 next year. He may. But the class they just signed, when that class gets to be second and third year players, they're going to be tough, bro. Caleb Bernard, good morning. Started a new job. Haven't been on as much. Glad to be able to catch the show this morning. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you watching. Lawrence Burley. Lenny also looks like you have power. We have power, yes. Shelby, it's pretty hypocritical to talk about how A&M bought players when you sign Elias Ricks solely based on NIL. Same exact thing A&M did, just on a smaller scale. Sure. Rosemarie Kammerer. Hopefully Tigers will host a regional. Yes, ma'am. Earl, what's up? Matt, any chance the Saints sign Quan? Sure, I'd say there's a chance. It's just got to be at the right price and the right time. I mean, similar to last year, I think you wait up until around camp. If he's still available, you bring him in and let him compete for a job. Shelby, I don't hate the Razelman move, but I don't love it. I can understand the SC tournament thought process. Probably not the move I would make. And Shelby, to be clear, I don't know if that's his thought. Yeah, it might have been he just didn't want to leave anything to chance in that game last night. You didn't want to pull Razelman, bring in somebody else, and then all of a sudden Vanderbilt has a little bit of a resurgence, an uprising. You just keep him down. Maybe that's what he was thinking. I don't know. And I did not hear any of Jay Johnson's comments post-game. So I was perplexed to have that kind of a lead and to just burn Razelman in that game was surprising. Chase Pellegrin, Stephen Fry, what baffles me about Razelman is he only throws fastballs all game. If he had decent off-speed, how unhittable would this kid be? He has thrown a slider this year. He just didn't need to last night. You got to keep in mind, when you're up 9 runs, like, your only job is to throw the ball over the plate. Throw the ball over the plate, let them get themselves out. Seriously, that's it. I mean, we've seen him mix pitches. But that's just the truth. When you're in a game like that and you're finishing it out and you have that type of lead, just throw the ball over the plate. I mean, that's why they pulled Hilliard in the 6th. When Hilliard walked that kid in the 6th is when they pulled it. It's like, your only job right now is just to throw the ball over the plate. That's it. Like, in the game of baseball, batters will get themselves out more often than not. Just throw it over the plate. Dutton and Taylor have been struggling in the last few weeks. Any thoughts on a new Sunday starter? No, I don't think Dutton's been struggling. Dutton threw one pitch last Sunday. I mean, I'm okay running Sam Dutton out there. I'm okay running him out there and letting him start the game and not just pulling him after a hitter. 115 average with 0 bombs and 4 RBI on the year. Who am I? Drew Bianco. I don't know why you have to say that, though. You're just going to upset some people. Jerry DeLucky leaving for Boston in a few hours. October 8th, must-see TV. Yesterday's AFO was there. It was epic. Thanks for watching, Jerry. Safe travels, man. Let's see. As always, shout out to Brock, y'all. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. You need an orthopedist. You know the drill. Go to Brock, brortho.com. Of course, Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Tell you every day. Do business with someone you know. Wait, let's make sure we do this. We got to. We're obligated. Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Baseball gods let Doty out of his slump right on time. Dave, we talked about it earlier in the week. K. Doty, since Jacob Berry's been out of the lineup, was 3 for 24. He was hitting 115. Having Jacob Berry in front of him matters a lot. We saw it last night. Teams have to decide who they're going to pitch to, and it's not going to be Dylan Cruz or Jacob Berry. Randall Offrecht, why did Jay Johnson use Razorman? Yep, talked about that. Condolences to Troy's wallet. Hunter Fournette said it doesn't matter, you pitch for the win one game at a time. So Hunter, in one sense, you're right, but not exactly. If you're in a single elimination event, then yes. But you weren't last night. You had a 9-run lead, and you could have thrown anybody. Once you got through the 7th, those final 6 outs with a 9-run lead and eventually a 10-run lead, you could have thrown Trey Schaefer or Will Helmers or anybody. Anybody that just throws the ball over the plate. But they burned Razorman, and ultimately Jay had to decide okay, we're okay not bringing him back again today. You did not need Razorman to pitch the 8th and the 9th. So, look, I'm fine with it, but I just want to know why. And my guess is he wasn't going to pitch Razorman again this weekend because he wanted to be able to turn around and use him on Tuesday in single elimination. So it was we'll burn him today, let him get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so 4 days off, and then we'll have him ready to roll on Tuesday, treating it like you treat if Razorman threw on a Sunday, and then we'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, and then you'd throw him Friday if you needed him out of the bullpen. That's probably what he was thinking. I don't know that, but that's my best guess. All right, y'all, I'm so sorry. I got to get going because I got to get Drew up and get him out of school. Last day of school for Drew Moscona. Brett, does Milazzo still have issues, or does Jay want McManus's bat? Milazzo, I was told after the game on Tuesday, was very sore and still in a lot of pain. So I think the only time you'd see him maybe would be maybe a defensive replacement late in the game type situation. Jeffrey, has Mike Bianco done enough to save his job? Don't know. Big Easy 504, top of the morning. I'm here for the Golden Girls beef. All right. Trivia going to his daughter's kindergarten graduation. Awesome. Congrats, man. Migo Tez, what's up? Did you already speak on Nikki and A&M? Yes, but listen, Migo Tez, scroll back in the comments and you'll see I posted a link from yesterday's AFR. Click that, just watch it from the beginning. The first 10 minutes of the show, you'll love it. Okay. All right, Rapping Batches is at the PMAC. Pretty big crowd for an 8 a.m. graduation. Wow. Congrats to all the grads for sure. Okay, all right, y'all. Appreciate it. I got to bounce. Rhoda Yule, what's up? Mark Lacey, good morning. Tigers beat down of Vandy is maddening. Mark, it's not maddening. It's wonderful. Let's enjoy it, bro. Let's enjoy it, man. I mean, it's baseball. Some days you go out there and you get swept by Ole Miss, and some days you go to Vandy and you win by 10. So that's why they play 56 of them, and over the course of a 56-game schedule, you are what you are, right? So Tigers are a good team, man. Last weekend was very disappointing, no doubt, but this is a good baseball team, and they are way better with Jacob Berry in the lineup. That should be your big takeaway from yesterday. You put Jacob Berry in the lineup, the trickle-down effect is massive because teams have to decide who they're going to pitch to, and you end up giving good hitters pitches to hit, like Kay Doty and Braden Joubert, and we'll take advantage of it all the time. All right, y'all have an awesome day. Thanks so much for watching. LSU Daily, AFR at 3. We'll see you. Peace. Call Hudco.